Hey guys, SoundKiller from SoundKiller Tutorials. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a dubstep growl in FL Studio. So, let's start it with Serum. So, if you guys seen many of my tutorials, I really like to use the Monster 7 wavetable. It's really good wavetable to do these kinds of growls because it has a very nice harmonic sequence. So, I really like this part of the wavetable area here. Modulate from here to here. So I'm going to do exactly that. So I'm going to start it right around there, and then I'm going to choose LFO1 with half rate with a star wave like that. I'm going to do it around here. Always remember to set it trigger. And now it's where the fun part starts. So I'm going to start with adding a remapping to this. So it's already starting to make it sound very crunchy, very nice. And this kind of sound, this kind of wavetable is what you want when making a growl. Something like very squished. So now I like to draw this shape, and you guys will see why. I'm going to enable this high pass notch sequence here. And I also like to enable a sub. The triangle wave works very well for growls. Also, you can also, to make it a bit crunchier, then instead of use oscillator A, you can FM to oscillator B and use oscillator B for the growl. And you can automate the FM as well, is ever good. Just do the typical multiband compression and distortion. As well as adding the notch. Also like to add a bit, just a teeny bit of hyperdimension. But a very, very, very size. And this is our growl in Serum. Now, before I continue, I want to take a minute to talk about our sponsor, Kilohertz. Kilohertz is a very great plugin suite. They're mostly an effect suite, which is a very great effect suite. They have many, many different kinds of effects. It's a perfect effect suite if you're looking for something that can do everything. They have reverb, compression, EQ, everything you need. Kilohertz has, and it's a very cheap, affordable plugin suite, so I definitely recommend that. As always, I'll leave the link down in the description. And with that said, let's continue with the growl. So now we're going to post-process this growl. Gonna route it here to the second track. And to make this easier, you can start by just drawing a little note here so that we can listen and press play each. So, You can also like drop little pitch automation here just to make it more dynamic, more movement to the growl. Very nice. If you want movement on a growl, especially if it's a crunchy growl. Perfect. So I'm gonna start by adding a OTT to it, guys, around 70%. And here comes the important part. It is a volcano. So if you want a really nice result, I really like choosing the clean band pass 12 to 14. Just going here from 100 to 600. Peak at around 35% works well. And then just do this. Little dots here. Now we'll go to the 600%. Right click, copy value. Click like this, paste value. It's gonna sound very simple, very monotone, but now we add the fun part, which is a frequency shifter. And the frequency shifter I like to use is a frequency shifter. You guys can Google frequency shifting plugins in Google, and you guys will definitely find this one. It is this one right here. Cool Buckets frequency shifters. You guys can Google that. Initial preset. I like to have this one at around 1.1 to 1.5. That's a good. Those are good hertz. I like to move around here. And you guys, as you can see, can't hear nothing until we go here to our patcher and we select one of our presets, which is 3ODD. The And you guys, I'm gonna show you guys what each what these hertz do when you move them. Annoying frequencies. Just take the threshold and remove those things that you can hear and turn the gain down to 0. You can also play with the release. So, for example, if you let's set it to 200 milliseconds, and won't take effect until very late in the sound. Around there, about 100. Or maybe 70, just play around till you don't hear ending sounds. So yeah, now we can add a bit of EQing, some distortion. So I like to add distortion first. Go here. So at the end of this, what I really like to do, and this is for the general bass bus, my bass bus looks something like this. So first of all, I add a OTT with like 30% OTT, and I take an EQ with a side. So first of all, I have this side around 100 hertz, 200 hertz, just to cut off those low frequencies. And you can also do like a 20 hertz but here as well to remove annoying frequencies that you don't want. And then I like to saturate the whole bass bus. So this is something really nice. Here, turn off the compressors and just have this one. Have it as 6 gain increase and just have it to like 0.1, 0.1 on both. It makes it very loud, very beefy, as well as saturates it. So that's a very nice tip I like to share with you guys. And you can like tweak the phaser, for example. For example, add more spread, maybe off the cutoff. As well as the order. And you can also like change the hertz and the frequency shifter to change how you want the artifacts to sound. And you guys, something I like to do also is like change the order of where the phaser is. So for example, if I have it first, a very tiny, different, but very impactful sound change. And you can also, for example, turn off the mix completely. So these are a few growl tips on FL Studio on how to make growls. So hopefully you guys found this useful. My last tip for this is just to take, for example, this growl, it into a wave file. So by bouncing into a wave file, you are keeping that growl, and then you can, like, for example, start changing the modulation type. So you can start like changing the modulation shape and just have a bunch of growls in your sample pack library, which you can just drag and drop for future uses. You can also change the pitch, change, for example, this automation here, just to have different kinds of growls. For example, have this one go here and then this will go down to 0. Which also affects and plays a role with how the frequency shifter behaves. So that's why I originally said 100, but you can like change it and have it a bit more or a bit less. So there's endless possibilities in growls. So yeah, hope you guys found this tutorial useful and you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, and until next time.